primarily one of the flagship pickups from the Blue Oval brand, the Ford Ranger, which has entered the latest generation and will be officially paved. Adopting an evolutionary design with a Ford Maverick-style front view with C-shaped LED headlights. However, this latest pickup hides some important changes under its very familiar skin. First, the wheelbase is 50 mm longer, so there is more legroom for the 3 passengers sitting in the back. The change can occur by advancing the front wheels of the same size. Another advantage, this pickup is even better when crossing bad roads. Still at the front, a new hydroformed structure allows engineers to make more room in the engine bay for the larger V6 turbodiesel engine. The rear has been widened by 50 mm to create a wider load area. It is large enough to accommodate a sheet of building plywood or a full-sized pallet. This is according to Ranger's car engineering manager, Anthony Hall. When you look closely, you'll notice built-in side footsteps behind the rear wheels to provide easier access to the tailgate. The loading area has a sturdy molded plastic bedliner that Ford promises will last and be tough. To increase practicality, the 2022 Ford Ranger gets additional tie-down points mounted on steel tube rails for easy cargo security. Just like the smaller Maverick and the larger F-150 packed with nifty features, this middle child of the Ford pickup family gets 360-degree lighting. Ford says drivers and passengers will feel as if they were in a regular car rather than a utilitarian worker's car, thanks to soft touch materials and a variety of amenities. For a smoother ride, the rear suspension dampers have been moved to the outside of the frame rails. Customers will be able to choose from 2 4-wheel drive setups, either an electronic shift-on-the-fly system or a more advanced full-time 4x4 system. Regarding the engine, the old 2500cc inline-5 diesel unit was replaced by a new 3000cc V6 turbodiesel. Output figures have not yet been provided, but Ranger program manager Pritika Maharaj said it would feel like a bigger truck when equipped with such a big engine. For reference, the available power stroke for the full-size F-150 produces 250 horsepower and 597 Newton-meters of torque. Ford says it has adapted some of the new stuff, so those numbers may change. As a final note, this latest generation Ford Ranger will also serve as the base for the new VW Amarok, which will be unveiled next year. Volkswagen has promised to have a clear design language from VW as well as unmatched accents in terms of design and trim to distance itself from the Ranger. The VW Amarok will be built in South Africa by Ford. Additionally, Ford trucks will once again spawn a body-on-frame SUV on par with the Everest. interior of the old Ford Ranger because the cabin in this latest generation is completely changed. When you sit in the interior, you are greeted with the SYNC4 infotainment system with a 10.1 touchscreen in front. Or, 12 inches in the center upright as seen on the latest Ford Edge. While the Ford Expedition and Mach-E have a larger screen measuring 15.5 inches. The 2022 Ford Ranger also gets a full digital instrument cluster to keep up with the times. The big shift lever from the previous generation is gone as it will be replaced by a more luxurious controller with a much more modern design. You also get a redesigned drive mode selector, as well as an electric handbrake as you'd expect as standard for a car coming in 2022.